찐팬초대석 11번째 시간인데 저번과 동일하게 해외에서 온 게스트를 모셨습니다. 오늘 모셔본 팬은 프리미어리그에서 가장 오래된 팀 중에 하나이자 또 제가 응원한 첼시와 또 색깔이 같은 에버튼 팬. Could you briefly introduce yourself?
Yeah, so hi everyone, my name is Paul. I'm from the UK originally, but now live in San Diego, California, and I'm an Everton fan.
Okay. 지금부터는 제가 폴 선생님과 대화를 하기 위해서 영어를 조금 쓸 건데 자막으로 다 깔아드릴 예정입니다. Could you please briefly introduce your beloved team?
Yeah, so Everton, one of the oldest teams in the Football League. They're one of the few teams who's been in the Premier League the whole time, so never been relegated from the Premier League. We've had a few close calls in recent seasons, but thankfully we're still there. A lot of history in the club. They were the first team in the city of Liverpool. We've won a lot of trophies, although in my lifetime I've only seen us win one, so hopefully there's going to be another trophy coming along soon.
Then how long did you support Everton?
Oh, so I started supporting Everton in the late 80s, so it's been probably close to 40 years now.
40 years?
Close to that, yeah.
You're the longest supporter in our videos.
Okay.
Before it was like 25 years was the longest.
Okay.
Yeah, the 40 years, and I think really nobody could beat that. So you originally born at the Liverpool State?
I actually wasn't, no. So I grew up on the south coast of England. So
Oh,
it's
really?
about probably a 5 to 6 hour drive from where Everton play at. But when I was younger, my friend was an Everton supporter, and so he took me along to see Everton play against Southampton, which is very close to where I grew up.
So you start to support Everton after the match versus Southampton?
Yes, yeah, that was sort of
alright.
the start of it.
That's cool. Then specifically, what kind of fancy things of Everton made you a fan, a real fan?
When I was younger, the history definitely drew me to the club. I'd say as I've got a bit older, seeing what Everton do in the community is a really big thing for me. And I think also just camaraderie of being an Everton fan, having Everton fans who are friends who we can sort of all watch the game together, be happy when we win, and then when we lose, have a drink together and just forget about it.
Alright. I've been to the Goodison Park at 2020.
Yeah.
And now I knew that the stadium changed.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
I have, yeah. So I went to quite a few games at Goodison Park. I was actually at the last ever game there, which was pretty emotional. It was a very special day. And then we obviously moved to a new stadium this season. It's brand new, it's bigger. I think it took us a little while to get used to being at the new stadium, but when you go inside, it's impressive.
Yeah.
It's loud. The fans get going.
Also, it's very beautiful in the design.
It is, yeah.
I like
They
it.
spent a lot of time and effort, I think,
Right.
sort of thinking about the design. It's down at the docks, which is very historic, and they've kind of created a design of the stadium that is modern, but also fits in with the design.
The next question. What was the best moment supporting Everton?
That's interesting.
Only one moment.
Only one moment.
The
let's
best.
see. Probably going to have to be then the 1995 FA Cup final.
Oh.
It's still one tournament that we've won in my time supporting them. I was still a teenager at the time, but I remember watching it at home. We beat Manchester United 1-0 in the final.
Manchester United.
Yeah.
That's amazing because 1995 Man United was really extremely strong.
Exactly, yeah. We were definitely not the favourites that day, but we surprised a few people.
Maybe you just surprised all England, I think, winning the game. We just talked about the best moments. Now let's talk about the worst moments. What was the worst moment? One moment while you're supporting Everton?
The last few years have been a little bit bad football-wise. We've been very close to relegation. 90s we also came close to relegation a couple of times as well. So I think anytime that is something that's not fun, means you're not playing well, so it's not great to watch the games, but thankfully we've survived every time so far.
Right. Things that I remember as an opponent of Everton when Chelsea goes to the Goodison Park or they comes to us, Everton's football is like a swamp. It's very sticky, bold, easy but strong. So the last game we lost like 3-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just caught at the swamp. Pickford is doing good. Every time Pickford meets us, he's like being a super saiyan.
Yeah, I think he's definitely been our most consistent player over the last 5 or 6 years. He's probably one of the key reasons we're still in the Premier League, and I think some of the saves he's made this season have been phenomenal. And I think,
of course, he's the national athlete of England as well.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite Everton player of all time?
Oh, of all time, that's a tough one. I think I really have to pick someone who I've seen play, and I'd say it's probably for me Tim Cahill.
Oh, Tim
Someone
Cahill.
I always enjoyed watching. Sort of, yeah, exactly. Great midfielder, always had a lot of fight in him. Or Seamus Coleman. He's been
Seamus
at the
Coleman.
club for so long, true professional, sort of that commitment to Everton over the time as well. So I think probably one of those two.
Oh, okay. Then, who is your favorite Everton player now?
Ooh, right now, I'm quite excited about the team we have right now. I think Iliman Ndiaye is a lot of fun to watch when he gets the ball. It's something we've missed over the last few years, that sort of attacking aspect where someone will get the ball and want to take players on and get crosses in the box and score more goals. So I think watching him is a lot of fun at the moment.
Yeah, Ndiaye is like kind of creativity.
Exactly.
Yeah. As I said, Everton football is like very easy, bold. If there is a creativity, they will flourish more. So I think Ndiaye is a good player.
It's definitely something
well.
we've lacked in the last 5 or so years. So I think having him the last couple of seasons has been a lot more entertaining to watch.
Yes. Have you been to the Merseyside derby?
I've been to one, yes, at Goodison Park.
Oh, at the Goodison Park.
Yeah.
Okay. It's one of the hardest derby in England, and I'm very curious about how's the atmosphere of that day.
It's pretty intense. I went probably about 15 years ago. They normally have the derbies at an early time so that people can't have too much to drink beforehand in the pubs. It's an intense atmosphere in the stadium. There's a lot of noise from the fans. There's a lot of words that you probably wouldn't want to hear around kids, but you do.
All right.
Yeah, so...
Could you just like briefly introduce our subscribers about the Merseyside derby and the relationship with Liverpool?
Yeah, so the Merseyside derby, obviously Everton and Liverpool, both from the same city. Until we moved from Goodison Park, the stadiums, there was literally a park between them. You could walk between the two stadiums, you could see them both at the same time. So very close, obviously a lot of history between the two teams as well. But also in Liverpool, there's a lot of Reds and a lot of Blues who are in the same family. So there's a lot of rivalry, but at the same time, you're rivals with people you're related to. So I think that kind of keeps it a little calmer at times. But if you win, it's bragging rights in the city.
One city, two teams. That's kind of entertaining thing.
Yeah.
The thing that I'm really curious about, like there is a fandom-based name of all football teams. Like for example, with Chelsea we call it Blues.
Yep.
Tottenham we call it Spurs. Everton, I heard that we call it Toffees.
Yeah.
Is there a special meaning about the Toffees?
Yeah, so there used to be close to the stadium a factory that actually made toffees, and then there was the toffee lady who used to walk around before the game and hand out toffees to the crowd. So that was sort of a tradition that the club has kept up.
It was real, the toffee.
So there's actual real toffees. Yeah.
Oh. I heard that you run a toffees community in 샌디에이고. Could you briefly introduce your community for our subscribers?
Yeah, exactly. So I help run the 샌디에이고 Toffees. Basically, the main thing we do is get together to watch matches every week. So in the US, they're typically at 6, 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, so fairly early. But we go to the same park, shout out to the Harp, which is where we watch games. We'll get anything from probably about 7 or 8 people up to maybe 30 or 40 people show up. Actually, it was last year we hosted something called Toffee Fest in 샌디에이고 as well. So we had people from all the different Everton supporter groups over the North America come into 샌디에이고 for a weekend. We watched a game. We had Graham Stewart, an ex-player from the club, come over and spend the week with us.
So the ex-player,
He came over, so that was a lot of fun. We did some Q&As with him. He watched the game. We went to the bay and played football with him. So yeah, we had a great time with the club. That was the second year we did the year before in Chicago. Again, we had an ex-player come out and spend the weekend with us in the planning phase for what we're going to do this year.
While you are running the 샌디에이고 Toffees Club, I heard that you are doing some good things at charity.
Yeah. So exactly, the North American Toffees, which is sort of the collective of all the different groups, every year we try and raise money for charity. It links back into what Everton in the Community does back in Liverpool. So they do a lot of stuff, especially around the homeless and food banks. And so that's something that we've taken on in the US as well. So raising money, doing food drives, and trying to support local communities.
Oh, so you're supporting the local communities of America or the UK?
Of both.
Both?
Yeah,
oh.
So sometimes it's local, sometimes we'll donate money back to Liverpool as well.
Oh.
So
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
And good to hear, because like every time I heard this kind of thing, it's like the football fans are making a good impact to the society. This is brilliant. Yeah.
Thank you.
Like North America Toffees, here in Korea, the Everton fans are making a community as also. Could you give them one advice?
Yeah, so obviously I'm in Seoul right now, so I've been here a week for work. I arrived on Sunday, and so I wanted to find somewhere to watch the Merseyside derby with other Everton fans. So I reached out to them on Instagram, and they said, yeah, we'll be watching at Opus Bar.
Yeah, right.
Come along and watch the game with us. So it's always nice to watch with other Everton fans if I'm travelling. So yeah, a bit of advice to them, I'd say keep posting on social media. I think that's the best way to get your name out, so let people know about you, make it as easy as possible to be found. And then yeah, hopefully as people come to visit Korea like I am, they'll see about you and meet up to watch games with you.
That'll be a good advice to them.
Yeah.
Because they're just now starting.
Pretty new, I think.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I think once they're trying to get to become an official supporters group linked to Everton, once that's done, they'll be able to get listed on the Everton website as well, so it'll be easier for people to find out their information.
If you can revive one player, Everton legend, in his prime to today's team, who would it be?
Oh, I think it would definitely be a striker. I think that's one of the areas where if we'd have had a proper number 9 this season, we may have been doing even better. Obviously, Everton's had some great number 9s in the history of the club. I never saw him play, but let's go with Dixie Dean.
Dixie Dean,
60 goals in one season, so if he could do that for us this year, we might be a bit higher in the league.
Much more higher. I think with you can compete the UCL or maybe you can compete with Arsenal or something. Yeah. The last question, we have a corner called 찐팬의 영업 멘트. This means promote your team to a football newbie.
Yeah, so I'd say if you are interested in supporting Everton, look into the history of the club. They've got a lot of history which we're very proud of. We're not maybe seen as one of the big teams. We haven't won a great deal recently, but we always sort of get together. We've got a great community spirit. We sort of look out for each other.
Thank you. 네, 오늘 폴 선생님과 함께 오늘 찐팬초대석 11번째 시간을 진행해봤습니다. 에버튼이라는 팀 자체가 정말 아까도 우리가 몇 번이고 얘기를 했지만 정말 역사가 깊은 팀이고, 그리고 생존의 달인이에요. 클럽 자체가 되게 안정적이긴 합니다. 그래서 뭔가 프리미어리그를 응원하고 싶은데 빅6는 살짝 안 땡기고 하면은 저는 좀 강추드리는 팀이긴 해요. To wrap up, is there a chant or calling of Everton? Like, come on you Toffees, stuff like that.
Come on you Blues is one. The others probably can't be broadcast on YouTube.
Could you just tell me how can I do it?
Okay, up the f***ing Toffees.
That will be okay.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Up the f***ing Toffees.